Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun. It's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today I am going to do a reading on the royal family. I'm going to do it on Harry and Meghan and the Invictus Games coming up. But for this reading, I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this reading. It's been kind of nagging at me, and I thought, well, I don't really know a lot about this, but it's Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, Justin Baldoni, and we're going to go throw Scarlett Johansson in there because I have found out some information. As I was kind of going through this and doing a little bit of research, I was trying to find out, birth dates and the representation of each person in the cards. I just found out some interesting stuff, so we'll kind of go through this real quick. All right, so of course, Blake Lively is married to Ryan Reynolds, and they are suing, or she is suing Justin Baldoni for, I believe it's sexual harassment, while on the film of It Ends With Us, which is about, we'll say DV, and you know what I'm talking about there. This being YouTube, I have to use acronyms. So, as it goes along, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds tried to take over the film from Justin Baldoni. He was the director, he was the producer, he had purchased the rights to the book. And he ended up getting pretty much, squashed out of this movie. She wanted to do things her way, blah, blah, blah. So, as I'm going along researching this, I find out that Ryan Reynolds had been previously married to Scarlett Johansson. Now, Scarlett Johansson was going to have her first directorial debut under the tutelage of Justin Baldoni. And according to the rumors, allegedly, Ryan Reynolds wanted to push forward with this lawsuit so that he could destroy, allegedly, Justin Baldoni's career and take down Scarlett Johansson's directorial debut at the same time. Really? All right, so now we've got some intrigue going on between the four of them. So I take a look at their signs. Blake Lively is, they're all cusp babies, all four of them, which is really interesting. So Blake Lively is August 25th, 1987. That makes her a Virgo. Scarlett Johansson is November 22nd, 1984, and that makes her a Sagittarius. Justin Baldoni is January 24th, 1984. They're pretty close in age, the two of them. He's an Aquarius. And the real interesting one is Ryan Reynolds. He is October 23rd, 1976, which I would normally have said was a Scorpio, but I always look up the years because it depends on the year as to where you fall on these cusps. So it looks like Ryan Reynolds is a Libra. He's probably a very late degree Libra, or early, actually, he's a very late degree Libra because he normally would be a Scorpio, I believe. So, but he was also born on a total solar eclipse, which is really, really very interestingly rare. He is in the Chinese zodiac. He's a fire dragon. That makes him extremely strong-willed and aggressive. And being born in the solar eclipse makes him very heightened intuition. He should be really tuned into the universe and what he would be destined to change the world in some way, unless he's got an affliction in his chart, which I haven't pulled down his chart. I may do a chart on him just to find out what's going on. He should be like, in fact, I'm getting goosebumps talking about him. He should be someone who literally changes the world. And it's interesting that I think he has somehow, his calling, his destiny in life was somehow afflicted. So I'm going to look up into his chart. But anyway, so the other thing that's interesting about him is Ryan Reynolds is the oldest of the four of them. He's 43. All the rest of them, Scarlett Johansson, Justin Baldoni, they were born in 1984. And Blake Lively was born in 87. So he is anywhere from 8 to 11 years older than the other three. Interesting. And that's part of his fire dragon as well. Very controlling, very aggressive, hot-tempered, and they tend to be very controlling, and controlling people tend to prey on people younger than them because younger people don't have the experience, or usually, not all young people, my daughter being the exception, she's extremely strong-willed at a very young age. No one can get anything over on her. I'm so proud of her. Anyway, I digress. So people who tend to be these fire dragons or born on a solar eclipse tend to be very controlling, and very controlling people tend to prey on the young because they have little defense against them, don't have the wisdom or the knowledge or the wherewithal to kind of push back on these very controlling people. So, all right. So what I'm going to do, I was going to do an onc spread. I'm going to do a comparison between the four couples. Actually, Scarlett Johansson and Justin Baldoni are not a couple. All right, we're going to start with Blake and Ryan. Let's see what's going on between the two of them, and then we're going to add in Justin Baldoni. See what's going on there. So for this reading, I'm going to use the Gold Foil Tarot. Sorry for the long introduction. It was just so interesting. The more I dug into this, the more fascinating it got. So, all right, let's see what's going on here. For Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, what's the energy between the two of them? You know what? No, hang on. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a comparison between, I'm just going to call them couples. Blake and Ryan are going to be on the left. Scarlett and Justin are going to be on the right. We're going to do a comparison, and I'm going to have 5 cards up top. We're going to have the past energy between them, the current, the future, what the problem is, and then what's going to happen going forward, what's going to be the outcome. Let's just do it like that. Oh my gosh, and what pops out? Are you kidding me? The devil. Wow. I almost lost control of all my cards. Okay, here we go. All right, so for Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, which will be on the left, Scarlett Johansson and Justin Baldoni are going to be on the right. I understand, the sun, okay, things in public, absolutely. I understand Scarlett and Justin are not a couple, but they may have had an endeavor together, or he was going to help her with being a director, so that's a partnership. All right, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles here, very, very wealthy man. Ooh, and the Magician in reverse. Spinning things and putting a destructive spin on it. Okay? All right, let's see. So Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds on the left. Scarlett Johansson and Justin Baldoni on the right. What is going on with these 4 people? 5 of Swords fighting and a burden. Yep, I'd say so. Absolutely. Fighting and a burden that is a cross to bear. All right. I think these cards are ready. I'll just do one more just to get them kind of settled here. They don't want to settle down. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which is the end of generational wealth. 4 of Wands, which is the security of home. Can be marriages, things like that. Okay. All right. Cards are like, would you shut up, please? Yes, I'll shut up. Okay. Here we go. Let me just get them. They really want to talk. Okay, they really want to talk. I tell you what, I'm just going to cut. There we go. Wow. There is so much energy in these cards. I can't even tell you. They're just jumping out of my hands. Okay. All right, so we're going to do past energy, current energy, future energy. What's the problem? Where's this all going? What's the outcome? Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull this back a bit. All right, so we have Blake and Ryan on the left, and we have Scarlett and Justin on the right. I am just getting a bunch of confusion coming out of these cards. All right, underlying energy, 10 of Cups in reverse, unhappy home. Death in reverse, a permanent ending and transformation. Page of Cups in reverse, surprising bad news. Wow, I'm actually losing my voice. All right, 10 of Cups in reverse, a very unhappy family. Death in reverse, a permanent ending to something. Permanent ending probably to the family. And Page of Cups in reverse, surprising bad news. This can also be a surprising apology as well. All right, let's see what we got here. Past energy between these 4 people. What in the world? 5 of Swords, fighting. Well, there you go. It popped out when I was shuffling. It's just been a big fight between all 4 of them. It's just been a big fight, and it's always been a fight that upset the family. It always felt like a permanent ending was coming. It was always surprising bad news. Whenever they got into a fight with each other, all of them, it just always turned out to be it was a surprise fight. You know how you can get with people and things are going along, you're having a great conversation, and something suddenly flips. You say the wrong word, the wrong thing happens, and suddenly you're in the middle of a fight and you're like, oh, wait, what just happened? Surprising bad energy. And it always means an end to something, and it upsets the family. That's the energy around these 4 people. All right, so what are Blake and Ryan? What is their role in this fighting that's going on? 7 of Wands. Defense, another fighting card. So they feel like they're always defending themselves, like people are always attacking them unexpectedly. We're always having to respond to attacks, or they're always attacking people in response to fighting. And it always ends up with a very unhappy home, always feeling like this is over, we're just permanently done, and it's just always so unexpected. Unexpected fighting. It comes from their side. What about Justin and Scarlett? What's their role in all this? 8 of Wands in reverse. They're always trying to block it. Every time these unexpected fights come up, they're like, whoa, what are you talking about? It's always like Blake and Ryan are starting the fights and pushing the fights, and always feeling like they're defending themselves. And Scarlett and Justin are like, well, wait a minute, why are you trying to pick a fight with me? They're always trying to block it, kind of like be the peacemaker, always trying to stop the fighting, calm things down. Wow. Oof, goosebumps. All right, what is the current energy between these 4 people? What's the current energy? 10 of Wands, burden. That came up earlier too. Their relationships with each other are just a burden. It's a burden, and they're having to drag it through the mud. And it's going to mean their families are going to be unhappy. It's a permanent ending of their relationships together. I think Ryan and Blake will not survive this as a family. It'll be a permanent end for them, and they're going to have to come out and either say they're sorry or just say this was such a surprise, we didn't mean for this to happen. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so for Blake and Ryan, what is their role in this burden? What's going on here? The Lovers in reverse. They're going to be splitting up. Their contention between the 2 of them has something to do with this. Their love is a burden to each other. Whether they realize it or not, the fact that they're in a relationship together, it's a burden for them. And it always makes them unhappy. No matter how much they talk about how in love they are or how much they respect each other, it's a very, very burdensome relationship. They're burdened to each other. And they know it. I think they thrive on it. What about Scarlett and Justin? What is their role in this burden? 8 of Pentacles. They work so hard to keep the peace. They work so hard to keep things balanced, to keep things on track. It's almost like it's a full-time job. It's a burden to have to deal with these other 2. It's so interesting. I really, really think that they are not going to survive this. They're absolutely not going to survive this. Blake and Ryan aren't. They'll end up splitting up. This whole thing is too much of a burden for them. And for Scarlett and Justin, they just want to get through it. They're going to work real hard to get through it because they're like, we just want to stop this from happening. This is just too much. All right, so what is the future energy between these 4 people? What's going on for the future for them? Ooh, the High Priestess in reverse. Dirty tricks, the revelation of secrets. Secrets? Okay, so this whole lawsuit is about sexual harassment. High Priestess upright is about feminine things, feminine reproduction, feminine issues. It tends to be about secrets. And in reverse, it's about silence as well. And in reverse, the revelation of secrets, breaking of silence of some feminine issue. There is something coming out in the future that we haven't seen yet. And it's going to be some kind of claim that this affected, I almost want to say this caused a miscarriage. It's caused me not to be able to conceive. caused some kind of feminine issue for me, and it's hurting our family. It permanently ended something I wanted to do. And it's going to be surprising. This comes out. It's going to be really surprising. That's the future energy. I think the tea is not done being spilt. All right, for Blake and Ryan, what is their role in this surprising information that's going to be coming out? Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, this is Blake right here. Ooh, she's going to get nasty. She's the Queen of Swords. Oh, wait. No, wait a minute. No, she'd be the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. All right. Scarlett Johansson is the Queen of Wands. Ooh. All right. So we have an air sign woman who is going to be coming out with some information, and it's going to be nasty. This accusal, allegedly, of something that happened, and we're going to hear about in the future, that you caused me to, have a miscarriage. You caused me to not be able to conceive. I'm under so much stress. You caused me mental anguish. We're going to hear that from a Queen of Swords, and it's going to be very nasty. They've got someone in their camp who's going to make another accusation. You're making us split up. This whole thing is making us permanently split up, and it's all your fault. It's going to be a surprising accusation. Wow, we got some tea coming out. Queen of Swords is going to be involved. This actually could, Queen of Swords is also a divorce card too. What's the future? They're going to get divorced. They're going to get divorced, and she's going to claim some nastiness against Ryan. Wow. I don't think this nastiness is against Justin. Now she's going to go after Ryan. Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Allegedly. Oh, gosh, Goosebump City. All right, so notice all the split up cards and the fighting cards are on their side. Blake and Ryan. On this side, we've got trying to keep the peace, trying to work hard. All right, so for Justin and Scarlett, what is the future energy in this secret that's going to be revealed? Page of Swords. Oh, the internet. They're going to put stuff, they're going to release some written statement or something on just like he's been doing the entire time. Justin Baldoni, he's been releasing text messages and emails and correspondence that's gone on between the two of them. There's another set coming out that's going to blow everybody away. Wow, he is saving the best for last. Whatever he's got coming out, he's going to publish something that's going to be absolutely shocking. And it will permanently end them as a family. Oh, my goodness. Allegedly, I'm just guessing here. Okay, this is what the cards are telling me. He's going to post something where she either came onto him or Ryan came onto him. That's what's going to come out. One of them made an advance towards Justin. Scarlett may have something on them too. Wow. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me. Not accusing anybody. Yikes. All right, so what is the problem between them? What is the problem that caused all this to start? What's the problem? Four of Wands. The security of the family. This is marriages. This is births of babies. This is the security of the home. The problem between them is the security of the home. They felt like, look at this, a secure home, but an unhappy family. A secure home, a permanent ending. A secure home, surprising bad news. Something happened at the house. Something happened in the home that was very, very upsetting. And it either happened, it's going to come out, it's going to cause this permanent split, this permanent ending of this happy family. That's the problem. Something happened at the home. All right, for Blake and Ryan, what happened at the home? What's the problem that happened at home? The Sun. Wow, we've got some major arcana cards here, by the way. All right, the Sun is about things coming out into the light, some success, some we have a child here too. Something that the exposure, it's going to be exposed through it coming out into the light. So something that happened in the home that was very unhappy. It was a permanent ending, and it was surprising bad news. Something about their home that happened. It happened for everyone to see. It happened at their home. What was Justin and Scarlett? What's their role in this, if any? Ace of Cups in reverse. All right, so Ace of Cups in reverse is suppressed emotion or rejected emotion. It's lots of tears and sadness. It is about pregnancy loss. So I think that at their home, one of them made a pass at one of them, probably Justin, and it was rejected. He rejected the pass that was made for him, that was very evident. And it happened at the home, allegedly. That's the problem. There was some advance that was made by one of them to Justin. Could have been to Scarlett Johansson as well. She's got something to do with this. I think that may be our secret that's going to be revealed, allegedly. And that's going to come out into it. That's going to be exposed. What's the outcome? What's the outcome of all this big mess? What's the outcome? The Empress. Pregnant with possibilities. We're getting a lot of feminine cards here. A lot of pregnancy cards. Is someone going to claim to be pregnant? All right, the outcome is going to be that things that are exposed, it's going to be have to do with feminine issues, with motherhood. All right, so the Empress obviously is the mother card. It also represents action. It can represent fruitfulness, difficulty. There's some type of action. What is going to happen in the outcome? There's some type of action that's going to be taken, and it's going to be having to do with feminine issues. Perhaps, So this accusation of sexual harassment, something's going to come out of it. And it's going to be very, very, I know that they're now, Blake and Ryan, allegedly, and the rumor is they're trying to settle. And because of the type of charge they've made, I don't know if they can settle. What's their role in this, in the outcome? 7 of Pentacles. So they're waiting for the return on the investment. They're waiting to find some type of return for this lawsuit that they filed. What's Justin and Scarlett Johansson? What's their justice? Their role in this is justice. All right, they're going to prevail. Well, Justin will prevail because he is very emphatically denying all these accusations, and he's got his own text messages. So I think that he is going to be successful in his counter lawsuit. She may be slightly successful in hers too. She's going to get some type of return on her investment. That's what she's hoping for. But this is going to destroy her family. This is a permanent ending. Permanent ending, and maybe to her career as well. 10 of Cups. She's going to wait for a return on her investment, and I'm not sure if she'll get it. She may get a small return, but he's going to get the justice. The legal system is going to rule favorably in his regard about the sexual harassment charge. And she's going to sit there and wait. Can we get a clarification on that, Tarot? What is Blake Lively, what is she waiting for in the outcome? What is she going to be waiting for? What's she going to be waiting for? Also wants to show. She's going to see if her reputation has been hurt. 9 of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords upright. Now this can also represent Justin Baldoni as well. He is the Knight of Swords because He is not yet 50. He's an Aquarius. He's represented by swords. So this can be Justin. She's permanently, of course, ruined any relationship with him. But she's hoping that she will that her career will not be ruined. He's going to permanently ruin her career. And she's waiting to see if that's what's going to happen. What's going to happen with my career? That's what I'm kind of getting, like career stuff here. What's going to happen with my career, my reputation as a woman, as a very loving woman, a very wealthy woman? He's going to do everything he can to ruin her. And she's waiting to see what's going to happen. So right now, I think she's kind of paralyzed on things. For the outcome, she's not sure what to do. I think she wants to settle. She wants her career not to be hurt and ruined. He's going to do everything he can. Wow. Whew. That was quite a reading. All right. My goodness. Let's do a quick wrap up. I know this is going kind of long. Sorry about that. All right. What's the past energy between these 4 people? And we have the 5 of Swords, which is fighting. It's just been fighting between all 4 of them. Scarlett's in it in some small way. And that the energy is an unhappy family. There's a permanent transformation and ending. And they're all going to get surprising bad news. Mostly Blake and Ryan. And then what is their role? Their role in this in the past is they've always fought. They've always defended themselves. They've always had unexpected battles on themselves. And then for Scarlett and Justin, they've just always tried to block it. Try to block the fighting. I don't know where this comes from. We're just trying to block it. We just want to keep the peace. And the current energy is they've got a burden now. They've got the burden of the lawsuit. She's filed this lawsuit allegedly without good merit. And it's going to result in her unhappy family, permanent transformation to her family, and she's going to get some surprising bad news. And that's going to end in their split up. Currently, they are already they're already starting to split up over this. She and Ryan, and then for Scarlett and Justin, they're just working hard. They're just trying to get all the information out there, working hard to try to salvage the reputation of what's going on here. And then the future energy is there's going to be another secret that's revealed having to do with feminine issues, feminine manipulation, feminine secrets that's going to come out. And for Blake and Ryan, it's going to be it's going to end up in their divorce. It absolutely is going to end up in their divorce. And some woman's going to come out with some kind of accusation against one of them. And then for Scarlett and Justin, they're going to put out more information about this secret. And I think this secret, which I'll explain in the next card, as you saw earlier, has to do with someone made a pass at someone. And they've got the receipts on it. And then for the problem, what's the problem? In the home, in the security of the home, something came to light. Some issue, some accusation came to light, and it had to do with a rejected advance. Could be a miscarriage, too. Could be revelation of I had a miscarriage because of this, or this secret was revealed. It's going to be revealed. If they had an affair, he's going to reveal the secret that they had an affair, and maybe she was pregnant and did something, or he rejected her advance. It's one of these situations. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. And then what's the future outcome between them? This whole sexual harassment case. She and Ryan are just going to wait to see what comes out of it. But Justin will get justice. Justice. Wow, interesting. He's going to get justice. And he's going to also, what's she waiting for? She's going to wait to see if her reputation is ruined. And if Justin has anything to do with it, it will be. Wow. Goodness. Well, I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. Hope you guys are really enjoying these readings. And if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. All right, coming up next, it's going to be Harry and Meghan and the Invictus Games. What's going to happen there? Stay tuned, and we'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.